I'll go to the next big one. Relationships. So, been married twice. The first time for 6 years. She was and is a train wreck, and I got full custody of the kids when they were still in diapers.
Oh my.
Raised them till it wasn't until the kids were in high school that I met somebody else, an older woman, but 12 years older than me, mature, good family, et cetera, et cetera. We got married a week after our honeymoon. That was it. Marriage was over, all done. She retreated. There was no more physical anything, no sex, no kissing, hugging. No, she would very passive aggressive, and the divorce was finalized less than 2 years after we got married. And so I guess I've got two questions from that. Is I wonder, is it possible for another person to injure your soul? And how do I move on now I'm at the point where it'd be nice to maybe have some companionship or whatever, but I'm so horrible at picking them out, I don't know.
I don't think it has anything to do with being horrible at picking them out. What you were doing was picking them out to force you to grow.
Okay.
So your first wife's name is what?
Jennifer.
And you were married to her, she's the mother of your children?
Yes.
So well, you were married to Jennifer before. You were the husband, you were married twice before. This is your third lifetime with her. You kept trying to get it right because you have a tendency, you want to make everything okay. You're a bit of a pleaser, That's one of your downfalls. So, and arrogance, you thought you could easily handle Jennifer, no problem. After all, look at all the experience you had. And the lesson was, and hopefully you learned it, the lesson she was there to teach you wasn't about failure at all. It had to teach you about it wasn't your job to fix her. Did you learn that?
Yes. Very
Good.
much so.
Well then, but then it was a success.
I like how you said about us being married before, a few times before, and trying to get it right, because those are the exact words I use with my therapist and a couple close friends. It's like, and my dad before he passed away, I'm like, I've been divorced twice now in this lifetime. I feel like I just want to get it right. And that comes up over and over and over.
Well, that's your confirmation. So I would say stop trying to get it right and get it healthy. Different energy.
Yeah.
Change that talking. Change that in your head. Change about getting it right. No, you want to get it healthy.
Now, in my quest, we'll just say, to meet somebody, there's online stuff, there's talking someone up at the supermarket like my brother did with his wife. There's all these things that we guys and women do to try to catch the eye or the attention of somebody else, and maybe it'll turn into something more. When it comes to that stuff, should we just leave it more to the universe to make it happen, or
well, why don't we go to the next wife?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, you were a great convenience to Michelle.
Yes, I was.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, what lesson did you need to learn there? Was Michelle's not very communicative.
Oh, no.
I talk on a soul level because she has a lot to, I can't say she has a lot to hide, but she's very guarded.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why she split when the marriage came, you got too close to her. Some people come in with a huge fear of intimacy, emotional intimacy. The physical intimacy can be a fear of that too, but the emotional intimacy is far more important than anything else in the world to be healthy or unhealthy. Okay? So, the question is to ask you, what did she teach you about yourself?
Well, one thing about myself,
Yeah, you walked
I
away from...
think part of it is I sacrifice sometimes too much for the other person and ignore my needs, or sometimes ignore the warning signs. You know, I mean, I thought on paper, she seemed like a great person, great family, great career, very educated, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And yes, and as soon as we were married, she distanced herself real hard and real fast. And then she eventually, the kids still have contact with her. She eventually told the kids that, I wasn't really interested in marrying your dad. I just wanted to be a stepmom. Because she'd never been married, never had kids, nothing like that. And
What did it do to you?
it hurt. It hurt a lot. She said some very mean things during our marriage in her bid to distance the two of us as far as she possibly could. It's hard to trust anybody again. I thought I did everything right.
Well, we're going to clarify that for you.
Okay, that's why I'm here.
That's right. So what she did was brought up your self-worth.
Mm-hmm.
Or lack of it in your case at that particular moment.
Yeah.
For you to pay attention to it. The other thing that gets you into these kind of relationships is your neediness. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I have a rule around relationships. Healthy ones. I don't need you.
Yeah.
I want you.
Yeah.
Never assume anything about me.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know something about me? Ask me.
Yeah.
Honesty and respect.
Mm.
You have to become all of them if
Yeah.
that's what you want. You have to stop pleasing.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with pleasing, but you know what? Ask their permission first.
Hmm.
You end up anticipating the other person's needs and they want to just throw you away because you're annoying me.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine if somebody is pulling on you like this?
Hmm.
What's it do?
Oh, it's annoying. It's...
Well, needy people are annoying.
Yes. Yeah. I become that which I despise. My first wife was very, and still is, very needy. And she will lie, cheat, steal, whatever.
To get whatever way she knows how to get her needs met.
Absolutely.
Yes. And you, God bless her.
Yeah.
You don't have to play the game. You don't have to do it. You don't have to take care of her. It's not your job.
No.
So you don't need your meat. You don't go about needing your needs by taking care of somebody else. Because you're going to go from a caretaker to a caregiver.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very simple. You only do for them what they cannot do for themselves.